Do you know what I don't understand? Honestly and wholeheartedly speaking, the TikTok algorithm is like, yeah, she's taking a dump. Let's go and adapt the algorithm to her surroundings, because why the fuck am I literally in the bathroom when I see shit like this? Why is it that when my digestion system says go and take the trash out, TikTok is like, you want to take the trash out? Let me take the trash on your For You page. Take it the trash, bitch, hold my beer. That every fucking time. This has happened more times than I can count. Like, what the fuck is actually happening here? And then, excuse me, a couple of days back, we had the changing ethnicity filter, or changing, fucking hell, I don't know whatever the fuck that filter was, okay? And now we are back again. I am convinced there is somebody, anybody, I don't know who that person is, out there that just is like, how can we piss black people off today? Because the only talent y'all have is intimidating, or not, pardon my French, my English, I'm not a native speaker. Not intimidating, we could absolutely never. Impersonating, copying. That was a bad one, okay? But we're not cutting shit out, because why the fuck would I? That was a bad one. Impersonating, copying black people, because that's the only talent you have. You can't cook, you can't sing, you can't dance, you can't act, you can't do shit, okay? You don't have no talent, you have nothing to offer. Your parents don't even read your essays anymore. Like, you cannot uphold a conversation about everything and nothing, about common fucking sense, for longer than 37 business seconds, and then you come on the fucking internet and be using filters like this in 2025. In 2025, let me just get this straight. Let me just give you all a little reminder. 2020, this year, is 5 years ago. 5 years ago, there was a global outrage about police brutality, where black people were on every news outlet, every TV station, every podcast, and the world was listening. I don't even have hands big enough to give you the biggest quotations of my life. Listening, because one summer 2020 clocked out. Autumn coming, the trend died down. The West and white people generally, we literally made the living experiences of black people a trend in summer 2020. And here we are 5 years later. Not only have we countless other hashtags of black people that were murdered by the police, innocently gunned down, shot in their bed, in their basement, while they were walking away. You name it, the police has done it globally, not just in America, okay? In Europe, everywhere. And then you'll sit your white ass down and be using filters like this. Because the discourse about black people being like, hey, this is my personal, like opinion, or this is how I think these conversations go down, okay? So black people will be like, hey, white people, we really don't think you should be doing braids and cornrows and Senegalese twist and Ghanaian twist and everything in between, while we are literally not safe from prosecution, from oppression, from demonization, from discrimination in our everyday lives. So while we're wearing our cultures on our head, could you please leave that? Stop doing that. And then white people be like, what? What do you mean? I want to wear the cornrows. Cultures are meant to be shared. Black people would then be like, oh, cultures are meant to be shared. All right, let's go, share your privilege. And then white people would be like, oh, what? Did she ask me to do something? But I'm not racist. My neighbor down the street is black. Listen. I don't need to say this, but just as a clarification, I'm saying this to express my fed upness. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm not black and I'm so fed up. I'm so fed up. I'm so fucking fed up. I'm so tired of y'all literally shitting on the feelings of other people. And then you're like, oh, if hair irritates you that much, maybe you're fragile. No, because God knows I'm not fragile. I will shit on you, your mother, your father, and anything from your bloodline if you come at me somehow. But there is a huge difference between someone being fragile and you being a blatant asshole because you appropriate cultures and are silent when the same cultures are being demonized and dehumanized in everyday life while you don't give a shit about the reality of the people that created these cultures. Did I in any way stutter? Did you not understand me? Right. The thing is this. We cannot collectively come together and steal something and want to be part of something when, one, we were not invited. That's point one. Let's start there. We were not invited. Now, were we not invited because Black people are inherently evil and outcast and exclude everybody else? Or, before you agree, hold your breath, were we not invited because we've historically proven that we are not worthy of being invited? Now, I know you want to go with the first because you're a piece of shit, right? But I will tell you why you're a piece of shit since we are already on the topic of it. Let me just say, hypothetically speaking, you live in your house, okay? Now, one day, a family comes in. They enter your house forcefully, mind you. They beat up your family members. They take away everything you have, okay? And then they just put a flag on the floor and they're like, this is now my house. First of all, you would think, have you lost your entire fucking mind? That's point one. Point two, you somehow managed to still live. You then have to learn to coexist because these people have made it very fucking clear that they're not leaving your family alone. So instead of you to fight back, because you've already lost family members, you can't take it anymore. So you decide to coexist as much as possible. You coexist not in fear, but in knowing what these people are capable of. You coexist, you reproduce, you have children, you know, one day you die. Your kids now have not seen the violence that the people they are coexisting with because they weren't born, but because you want them and you told them, stay away from these people. This is what they did to our family. They stay away from them. Would you now be blaming your kids for staying away from the very same people you want them off because of what they did to your people and you want to protect your children and their children? Or would you know, yeah, that makes sense. That's right. Stay the fuck away from them. You only have empathy and understanding as long as it comes to yourself. We as white people have collectively proven that we only have empathy. Literally, we have more empathy with a fucking dog in a shelter than we have with Black people suffering from our whiteness or under our whiteness and the system the whiteness has created. That is why you're so quick to march for animal rights and for PETA and whatever, but you're so silent when it comes to Black issues. And once Black people speak up and they're like, I don't want you to do this, I'm not comfortable with that, you're like, oh, I don't give a shit. Have you seen this puppy? Have you seen this puppy is on the road? We have to give him a home. We have to learn his body language. We have to understand the puppy. We have to understand because the puppy is a living being. Black people? The fuck? Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is only here? Have you seen this puppy? That's in a nutshell. I'm so fucking disgusted. I'm so fucking tired. And then y'all over and over again find excuses over excuses over excuses instead of just shut up and listen. Shut up and listen and respect Black people for once, just for once in your life. I know that's hard because even your parents did not respect you. You don't respect your parents. Y'all don't even talk to each other. But can you just be a decent human being for once in your fucking lifetime? Anyway, what else can I say? If in 2025 you're still wearing braids or using filters like this, I don't fucking know. Go to fucking hell. May thunder strike you while you're taking a dump. I don't care.